Hello, everyone. Thanks for taking 5 to 7 minutes here to learn more about why timely and accurate job costing is extremely important to contractors. I'll go ahead and let you review these bullets here real quick, and then we'll jump into the software. All right. My name is Dion. I'm with Software Consultants, and if anybody wants to talk further about if construction software can help you, or if you've got any detailed questions, you certainly can reach out to me at your convenience. All right, I'm in Sage 100 Contractor, and I'm going to go ahead and just take you through the quick process here. Obviously, the first thing we would do is set up a job. And I'm just going to pull in a job that I've already got set up here. And so for the post office job, we pull in a customer. If it's a certified payroll job, we would identify that so we can make sure we create the certified payroll report automatically. And most people want to post expenses to a WIP account for work in process accounting as well. Getting the contract number, contract amount, and other information as you see fit is also important. Contacts and personnel. So this would be a listing of all the people, phone numbers and email addresses of those working on the project. You can label these based on your needs. You could change salesperson to project manager very easily, and then you can run reports based on project manager, estimator, and so forth. You can also keep track of dates, when you receive the plans, when you got a signed contract, when the project's going to start. These also are all user definable by right mouse clicking, changing the label, and making it specific to what you're tracking regarding your jobs. The job type is a field that a lot of customers use so that they can go ahead and keep track of their different types of work. And that allows you to create reports by your job type. Most clients also use the paperclip for attaching their signed contract, job photos, any other documents to the job so they don't have to go to the file cabinet or out to other areas on their computer. The next step would be to go ahead and get a budget in the system. Pull up the job. Most companies would work from a template, and then you can go ahead and take out what you're not going to use for that particular job. If you don't have a template, we can also copy and paste from Excel to create your hours, material, labor dollars, and subcontract budget. In a very worst case scenario, you could even come in here one by one and select your cost codes for the job and put your budget in that way, which I would consider mostly manual. Very important to get the budget into the system so we can compare our actual costs to our budget. We then can create subcontracts and purchase orders. These would have your logo on it, your verbiage, area for signature if you wanted, so that you could easily email out. Change orders, what's important here is we handle both the cost side and the revenue side. Again, it's your own custom format, but there is one built in to use. And the most important thing with getting your costs to the job is going to be through accounts payable, invoices from subs and suppliers, getting those costs to the job in the cost code, payroll, obviously for any labor, getting that labor detail to the job and the cost code. What's important here is that we actually send true costs to the job. So a person may cost you $25 an hour, but we all know that there's all kinds of additional costs on top of that, which we call true costs, which then show up on the job so you can get that detail needed. A third way to get a cost to the job would simply be to go directly to the job and make a direct cost entry for something that didn't come in through the other methods. I'll also point out a utility that we have that's very popular called the Alerts and Notification Manager. This tool would allow a project manager to know when their job is within a certain budget. Maybe they want to know when their labor hours are within a certain percent. Maybe they want to know when unapproved change orders are sitting out there for more than a week or two so they can follow up on them. Or they could be responsible for vendor certificates expirations, so they could easily be alerted of whose workers' comp or insurance expiration is going to be for the next month. If you're in accounting, it may be more important to understand whose birthday it is so you can take them to lunch, when a checking account balance falls below a certain threshold. Or we could also automatically send customers a statement when their AR balance is over 30 days old with the detail. Very powerful tool and very unique to Sage. Some of the reports that I find are most important from a job costing perspective would be this job billing report. And I'm just going to print this to the screen here. By job and cost code, you can see the revised contract, what's been billed to date, obviously retention, since that's a big part of construction, your budget and approved changes, your cost to date, percent complete, and your cash flow. Notice this magnifying glass allows you to drill into any of these numbers. So if I need to see what makes up this $57,000 of cost to date, I can drill into that and get the detail of that cost. That function is available in all the modules throughout the entire system and is very handy for quickly getting to the detail and the transaction of any number you're questioning. The second report that's very popular is this committed cost report. This is for contractors that subcontract or generate a lot of purchase orders for a job. And what's nice about it is it automatically shows you all your commitments for the job and each cost code within the job. So not only do you have your budget and approved changes, your cost to date, and again, you can drill into any of these, but now it's got that important column that shows you all the remaining commitments that you have, purchase orders, subcontracts, and so forth. So no longer will you be looking at a report thinking that you've made a lot of money, only to find out that an unexpected expense came in after the fact that you'd forgotten about. This report gives you a true picture of where you stand on your job with drill down capability. Another popular report is our OverUnder billing report. This is more of an accounting type report. But again, I'm going to put in my job. And this report's going to show you a list of all your jobs, your project manager, the total contract amount, estimated cost of completion. So we can have the computer generate the cost of complete, or the percent complete, I should say, or we can go into a grid and let the project manager put in his perspective of his estimate for the cost of completion. Estimated gross profit, what's been billed on this job, all my costs, and again, I can drill in to get the billing so I can see all the billing detail or the cost detail. Then, of course, your over-under and your gross profit on this job. In a worst case, you can export any of these reports to Excel. You can email them, automatically puts it in a PDF and emails it out. Or if you have certain meetings throughout the week, project manager meetings is an example, where you want to take a look at 3 to 5 specific job reports and discuss them in a meeting. The system comes with over 1,000 reports, so we could spend hours going through each one. They all have filters, parameters, and sorts so that you can get exactly what you want. Everything's at your fingertips and easily available, and 90% of the time have drill downs so you don't ever have to go to somebody else or go to a different area to get the detail. Of course, you can put security on any of this information. All right, well, thanks for your time. Hopefully we stayed within the 5-minute range. Join us for our next video, which will be on project management, which relates to project collaboration, communication, and managing and tracking all the documents especially for those doing commercial work. Appreciate your time, and if you need anything else, please give me a call or shoot me an email, and we'd be happy to see if we can help you. Have a great day.